Hello and welcome. This is Honeysuckle bringing you an episode of Lumberjack's Dynasty. Now, I have played this game several times and they've been updating along the way. I haven't kept up with all of the updates. I think they've done something new since the last time I've played. So let's jump in and find out. We will start a new game. Now, this is new to me. I have not started a new game since they've done this. You get to choose your character. You can choose plaid shirt guy who is physically stronger, eats more but has more stamina, and he has faster with chainsaws. Or you can choose your well-dressed guy, socially skilled, eats less but gets tired faster, and he is faster with building tools. So I like the plaid shirt guy, especially since, he's more of a lumberjack. So we are going to start a new episode. And it looks like my game screen might be off a little bit, but we'll check that in just a second.
Major changes in your life often come unexpected. A week ago, my favorite Aunt Grace called me. As a boy, I used to spend a lot of time on her lumber farm. Now, of course, she and my Uncle Charles have grown old, and they're looking forward to a happy retirement. They decided to sell their dwindling business and need my help to bring it up to shape. I'm only too happy to help them. Besides, I'm beginning to realize how much I miss the peace and quiet of the mountains, the clean air, the stunning views, and the sweat of good old-fashioned hard work. I'll put my city life on hold, turn off my telephone, and return to the bosom of nature, at least for a while.
Okay, and here we are, Chapter 1, Guest in the House. Go and meet your aunt. She has been missing you. So we can hit M for updated information here. So here's our Aunt Grace. We're going to go say hello.
Great to see you. It's been years, but you've grown up so handsome. We've both missed you.
It's nice to see you too. You look great as always, dear Auntie. I'm looking forward to staying with you.
Well, thank you. You'll have our old house all for yourself. We've moved to a smaller house right across the street. It's a lot easier to keep tidy.
I see you want to sell most of your property.
Yes, we're looking for a buyer for the house and the lumber mill. We haven't got the strength anymore, and with no one to help, the buildings are a bit run down.
I'll be only too glad to help you with whatever you need me to do. You realize that, don't you?
Oh, thank you. You're so kind. I'm indeed worried about your uncle. He's too old to be out working in the forest, doing all the heavy lifting himself.
I can imagine. The forest has always been very close to his heart. So how about a little tour?
Follow me. I will show you everything.
Alright, so we'll follow Aunt Grace around. Now, any of those cutscenes you can always skip if you just click the right mouse button.
I'm really fond of this place. I've spent most of my life here.
We can pick all these apples, but we will probably do that later.
Hello?
Or we can start
Yes,
picking while
darling?
she's talking.
He just arrived.
So if you just hold E, you'll start picking all
Oh
the
no,
apples.
do you need any help? I will ask him.
I believe she's waiting on us now, but I'm going to pick these apples. I think that's all of them on that side.
Your uncle has a problem in the forest. Could you please get over there and see what's wrong?
Yes, of course. Where can I find him?
He's in a clearing behind the sawmill. I am sure you'll find him right away. Take our old pickup. It's parked in front of the house.
Will do. See you later.
Alright, well, so much for the tour. Thank you, Aunt Grace. So we're looking for this orange arrow that always tells you where to go for your quest. If you hold the shift button, you can run. So here we go. Enter the old pickup with E. I always like to change the camera view with C. Scroll out a bit so I can see what I'm doing. Let's not pull out in front of this car. Or they're going to wait on us, so let's go ahead. Again, we're heading for that orange arrow. And we're going to immediately run into somebody because they swing wide. Turn down here. Now I play with the mouse and keyboard. I do not use a controller. Alright, I can see Uncle's tractor over there. We're going to turn down here. And we're going to park right here on this arrow. Now, quest updated. So we're going to exit the car with E. And we're going to walk over here to Uncle.
Hello, lad. Good to see you.
Nice to see you too, dear uncle. Aunt Grace told me you have a problem.
Got stuck in the mud. I used to be better at handling the accelerator. Can you help me?
Sure, no problem. What do you want me to do?
Get on the tractor and try to attach the trailer. Let's see if you can get it out of the water.
I'm pretty sure we can get that out of the water. Alright, so we're going to hop in his tractor. It is a nice tractor. We'll eventually have one for ourselves. We're just going to back up here. Line up here to the hitch. Hit Q to hitch up. And then just drive it forward to the orange arrow. And then it makes you hop out by yourself. Alright, then we go back over here to Uncle. Uncle, I have no idea how you got stuck in that water.
Well done. You have some skill, you know that?
Well, thank you.
But this is just the beginning. Let's see if you remember how to handle a tree this time. Follow me, lad.
Uncle, you could walk a little faster. I like your jacket, though. Your pants are really dirty.
Now pick up the chainsaw. Still remember what I taught you? Be
Sure.
careful.
Sure. Chainsaw, thank you. Pick that up with E. Alright, we are going to cut this tree. Left mouse button. Just keep the little icon of the saw in the orange area as it runs across.
Good job. Great technique.
Thanks,
You
Uncle.
really have grown up strong. Now you need to cut away the branches and cut the trunk into logs. Think
Yes,
you can
sir.
load the logs onto the trailer? Bring the vehicles here and give it a try.
Sure. First, I guess we're going to cut away. Now, if you hit right mouse button, you get engineer sight. And that'll show you where to cut the little branches off. Alright, got all those done. And now we cut the logs. Right mouse button will be your friend in this game. Alright, Uncle, where'd you go? Let's put the saw away. Are you in the tractor yet? Yes, you're in there waiting on me. It's going to be a little cramped, but okay. Alright, we're going to load the logs on the trailer. Now this is just to give us kind of a feel for how the tractor and trailers work. So we're going to load. I'm going to come up here, grab this one. Now you do need to be stopped to drop the logs. Otherwise they tend to roll around a lot. Best practice is to wait for the hook to open back up like that. That way you know the log is set in place. and it won't slide around when you go to drive off. So now we are going to take the logs over here to the log drop. Now sometimes this quest will mess up if you don't pull all the way up to that orange arrow, so make sure you do that. There we go. Now we can drop the logs. So we just drop them over here into the water. Alright. Now
Well
we need
done.
to
Thank you, lad.
drive back to the farm and
enough
talk
for
to
today.
Auntie.
Let's just head home.
Sure, we'll head home.
Thanks
That was
again
enough for
helping
you,
me.
but when
You
we
did
go to
just
do
fine
all
today.
this,
Perhaps you'd like to help us with the farm and lumber mill some more.
we're
eh?
going to be doing a lot more
Or
in a
even think
day.
about settling down here. Life is good and quiet. I'm sure you'd like it. You don't have to answer right away. Just think about it while you're helping us here for a week or two. And then we'll see if you like living here. Alright?
I'll try to park off the road, because as soon as you hit that orange triangle, it stops. And it pops you out of the tractor. Alright, well, Uncle, you just kind of running away from me there. Alright, let's run up here to Aunt Grace.
Hello, boys. Did you sort it out?
Yes, it was a refreshing experience.
If you still feel like it, I will show you around the farm.
I've never said maybe tomorrow. Let's
Maybe
see what
tomorrow.
happens.
I'm really tired.
No problem. Feel free to look around. You can sleep in the house, and if you're ever hungry, you just come on over to your old Auntie Grace. Well, we'll be off now. It's time for our nap. Enjoy your stay, dear. See you soon.
See you soon, lad.
Alright. Well, she just disappeared. So I don't know. Alright, so I can pick these up. So there's the nail gun to pick up, and there's scaffolding. Alright, I'm not going to worry too much about the tour. So we have apple trees. Now you do need to be careful hitting E in this area, because there are beehives and scarecrows that you can buy. And if you aren't careful, you can accidentally buy them while you're picking apples. And right now we don't have that much money, so we don't really want to do that. We will want beehives and scarecrows later, but just not yet. I'm going to try not to swing around too much while I'm picking these apples, because I don't want to make anyone dizzy. Now if you hit the right mouse button, it'll show you like where the beehives, there's 2 down there and 2 here, and the scarecrow. It'll also highlight apples, which is handy at night, because that yellow really does show up. So it is just personal preference whether you would want to highlight your apples or not. So we're going to try to get all these apples, just because, well, it can either be free food early game, or you can save them for a quest if you want to. So there's apple trees behind the barn. There's apple trees here by the greenhouse. There's these 3 on this side. There's more on the other side of it. So we're just going to run around here. There's also more beehives and a scarecrow there. Now you do want to buy the beehives and the scarecrows. Just not yet, because right now we don't have that much money. I think if we hit tab, we can see we've got just 1,250. So we don't really want to be spending all of our money right off the bat. Alright. Still got several apples to pick. Now this is a very grindy type of game. You will end up doing things that take a lot of time, and it doesn't seem like you're making a lot of progress, but it all adds up. Okay, where's my next tree? Get these in a row. Got those. Let's get these. Get these. Lots of apples. More apples here. Do we see any more? Not on those. Alright, we can start to hear crickets chirping, so we know it's starting to get a little bit late. Alright, and then your last apple trees are right over here behind the house. So we will pick these and then we'll be done with the apples. Also another one. Lots of apples. We should have over 100 apples by the time we get done here. Lots of apples. I hope we're almost done. This is like one of the few things I really don't enjoy in this game. It's picking all these apples. Alright, do we see any more apples? I think we have them all. Okay. So let's open the gate. It is definitely getting dark. The house is a mess. So we come in here. There's this one. Now this is a closet where you can change clothes. And now I don't think We shouldn't have all the clothes to begin with. I thought you had to buy them. Okay, so F2 brings up your nail gun. Now if you hold right click again, it highlights what you need to do, which is very handy for when you're repairing, because then you know when it blinks solid red like that, that you have completed that section. A little more there. That one's done. This wall. That one's done. Then we have one here. That one's done. This floor. And the window frame. I normally like to try to repair everything the first day, but if I can go through the door here. Felt like I was hitting an invisible wall there. And, alright, where's this hammer? But I think since it is getting a little bit late in the day in game, that I'm not going to bother trying to do the entire house to repair. And so I'm not sure how much of this I will try to get done tonight. But we will work our way up and just repair as we go. There we go. And this is the bedroom that we sleep in. So I will get this one done. There's one more hammer hiding somewhere. Somewhere here on the floor. They were supposed to have fixed these icons, and I don't think they'd hit very well. I'm not seeing it on that section of floor. That one must be a little bit tricky. Alright, but here we go. Repair the deck out here, because this gives us a nice view out here. And with it getting dark, I think we're going to call it a day. I might go ahead and repair the rest of the house between episodes, just because it does take a while to get it all done. So when we come back in the next episode, the house should be repaired, and we will work on any other quests that pop up in the meantime, and possibly repair some other buildings. But we will get the rest of the house done, I think, between episodes. So I guess that will do it for now, and I will see y'all in the next episode.